So a lot of you are going to become quite familiar with APIs as you move into software development and work on websites, because as I showed you with the example with CBS.com and Weather.com, APIs are a very, very common thing now in web development, making websites, making software that runs on the internet, that sort of thing. However, there are other areas where APIs really matter as well, and one of them is something that's pretty fundamental to how a computer works. Let me show you what that is. Back in some of the earlier videos where we were talking about how computers work, we discussed a thing called an operating system. The operating system is a specialized computer program, and it manages a lot of the basic elements that any computer needs to be an actual useful machine. It manages things like managing the memory of the computer as you move different data points around inside the memory, making sure that that process works correctly. It manages storing things in some of the storage devices, your hard drive, if you have an external, attach it with a wire sort of drive. Like, how do you manage storing data? It manages things like input and output, receiving data from your keyboard or your mouse and making that data pass wherever it needs to. So you don't have to program those things, but your programs do have to use those things.